If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries, yeah.
Were they, I guess,
Holy
human or
shit.
non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on.
So, aliens are real. I swear, guys, the Earth's always got some shit going on. I feel like the Titan sub just happened. Can we breathe? Now I got some allegations from like a Pentagon employee saying that we have non-human biologics from crashed UFOs. What the fuck, man? Now this situation's also funny because the internet and people in general just don't give a fuck. They just don't care. Like here's a post from the X platform, which used to be Twitter, which is a whole nother topic. Elon Musk is crazy. That guy's probably an alien. Jesus Christ. US government. Aliens are real. All of us living through late stage capitalism.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Which is true. Yeah, like they're like, hey, listen, I've got a 40-hour work week ahead of me and a collapsing economy to deal with. So, yeah, you guys go have fun playing with your little aliens and UFOs, but I'm gonna try to survive. I'm trying to survive on this planet. So David Grusch, who's also kind of known as the alien whistleblower now, literally went on national news and he said that the government most definitely has aliens and UFOs.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
And listen, there's a movie where a janitor finds out that an alien exists. And then she fucks him. She fucks the alien. So needless to say, if a janitor who just cleans the building can find out that aliens exist, then I think this high-level Pentagon official would also know that aliens exist. Hell, he's probably gonna be like, hey, you know how I know that aliens exist? Because I fucked it. I fucked the alien. Your Honor, my evidence is that I clapped those intergalactic cheeks. And let me tell you, Your Honor, they were very real. I would not be surprised.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number.
You're kidding.
No.
So yeah, this guy's literally going on national news and he's like, fucking, yeah, aliens exist, my man. And I'm like, shit, that's crazy. What's your evidence?
I thought it was totally nuts, and I thought at first I was being deceived. It was a ruse. People started confiding in me. They approached me. I have plenty of current and former senior intelligence officers that came to me, many of which I knew almost my whole career, that confided in me they were a part of a program. They named the program. I've never heard of it. And they told me, based on their oral testimony.
Oh, yeah, man. People told me. Oral testimony. Yeah, my senior officers, yeah, they've been telling me about some alien shenanigans. And I believe them. I believe it. I believe they're real. Yeah, I believe them. That's crazy. They just told you, you're just taking them at face value, you're just believing them? All they did was tell you and you're like, okay, aliens are real, sick. That's all the evidence you needed, David? He's like, no, you don't understand. They fucked the aliens. They told me that they fucked them. They can't be lying about that. You're not allowed to lie about having sex.
He also tells us he's not seen photos of the alleged craft himself, but has talked extensively with other intelligence officials who have.
Dude, I just cannot believe that this guy was like, oh yeah, they told people hearsay. I haven't seen any photos or anything, but you know, I don't know, they're pretty trustworthy guys. Like, dude, this literally could have been just like a super elaborate prank by the senior officers. Like, they all got together and they're like, hey guys, let's fuck with the new guy, David. Let's all just randomly in the next 5 years just mention this like secret alien program. Dude looks like he'd be the victim of that too. He looks like he would fall for that. Sorry, David.
No.
Now, he did also literally testify in front of Congress under oath, so it is a little bit more legitimate.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries, yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
So yeah, he doubles down and he's like, yeah, Non-human biologics, they're real. But then he kind of starts to lose me again when he starts talking about some goddamn interdimensional aliens.
And with that being said, you have mentioned that there's interdimensional potential. Could you expound on that?
In terms of multidimensionality, that kind of thing, the framework that I'm familiar with, for example, is something called the holographic principle. It derives itself from general relativity and quantum mechanics, and that is, if you want to imagine a 3D object such as yourself casting a shadow onto a 2D surface, that's the holographic principle. So you can be projected, quasi-projected from higher dimensional space to lower dimensional. It's a scientific trope that you can actually cross, literally, as far as I understand, but there's probably guys with PhDs that we could probably argue about that.
But you have not seen.
Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know what you just said. I don't even think you do. David, you are starting to sound like a pure conspiracy theorist. I was on your side at first, and now you just heard that there were aliens, and now you're just talking about how they could be interdimensional. Cast from fucking shadows? What? Man's is like, oh yeah, the aliens, they're also a concept. They're real, but they're just a concept, man. Like that shadow right there, that's a fucking alien, but shadows aren't real, so it's just a conceptual alien from another dimension. I'm just, yeah, my superiors told me that. My superiors actually fucked that shadow that you're looking at. They clapped that shadow's cheeks.
It took over 15 years for your encounter with the Tic Tac to be declassified. Do you feel there was a good reason to prevent lawmakers from having access to this footage?
Now, if you're like me, you're like, Tic Tac? What are we talking about? We got Tic Tacs flying above us? Whoa. It's a UFO. So I'm like, what are we talking about? Do you need a mint? You need a Tic Tac? But what she's actually referring to is a video that was released by the Pentagon of a UFO that they named Tic Tac. They call it a Tic Tac.
The whole fleet of them, look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing,
I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks more like a flea, or like a fucking tardigrade. Anyways, so yeah, this video is just of a UFO, unidentified flying object that is moving inhumanely. This does not look like any type of shit that humans have made, because we're stupid. We can't make this shit.
Now, is it true that you saw, in your words, a 40-foot flying Tic-Tac-shaped object?
TikTok? Now we got TikTok flying above us? I mean, hey, they are sending balloons our way. So yeah, again, this was kind of some crazy news to the internet. And when I started making this video, I thought people would care more than they did. And I mean, people really, there's so many memes of people just not caring. Me hearing the UFO news. Hey, are you not shocked? Man, I got a lot going on lately. Nobody has time for this, okay? We don't have time to worry about aliens. 2019, we're going to storm Area 51 and prove aliens exist. 2023, giving us proof aliens exist. Damn, I kind of don't care. I kind of don't care, dog. Like, honestly, at this point, I'll care when they come. But guess what? The aliens probably fucking left. Because that was years ago, guys, that this happened, that UFO was identified. They probably saw this shithole and were like, okay, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Like, what? These motherfuckers are paying rent? They're paying to live? They are killing this planet that they live on? That they rely on? Yeah. Let's just leave them alone. Let's dip out of here. Let's go find some other planet with some other species. So yeah, I mean, this was honestly just our yearly alien scare. I feel like this happens every year. We're like, oh shit, somebody's saying aliens exist from the government. A new video is released. So, like I said, until I see them landing down on me or abducting me and anally probing me in some way, I'm not worried about it. I got rent to pay. And you know, because I have rent to pay, please subscribe. Please. I would love for you to subscribe more than I would love to see aliens, so do it. Thank you. Goodbye.